So, I'm batch recording videos today, and it seems really fun since the channel is over 700 and I think 30 subscribers. I may have to plan something for when I reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'm thinking about giving away a webcam. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but it's like we'll figure it out. Because we have to do something. Because now 1,000 subscribers is like a thing. We're gonna do that. But this is a recap for December on how the budget went, and I got my last paycheck for 2018 right here from webcam. I'm pretty happy about that. Cause yeah. So I have to cash this check, and then I have to come back and go on the computer over there and recap the whole budget for December. It's actually really not that bad. I've accomplished a lot of things in December that I'm impressed with. And it's, yeah, I mean, I got Christmas money, I made money, victims compensation is still a resource I can use, and I knocked out a lot of money beliefs that I had. And it's awesome. And I'm rereading my book. I'm rereading Gale. Like we're really doing it now. Like I've had this book for a long time. Like this is signed copy book from Gale, I believe. Yeah, I think so. It's one of them. Like some of my books are signed by Gale, some of them are not. But yeah, so this is what we're doing. This is 2019, and yeah. So I need to go, leave the house, cash my check, come back, and then you'll see the budget, and we'll get back and see you in the next one. So the first time you see my face, subscribe to this channel. There's a whole bell notification thing. You want to click on that so you know when I upload videos and when I go live and do YouTube live videos. This channel is about me working as a webcam model, being an entrepreneur, getting out of debt, and living a balanced financial life. So I will see you over there on the other computer. Yeah. Okay, so it is still December. I got 2 hours till midnight, and let's review the budget for December. Let's figure out what happened in December, how I did on my budget, and that's how we're gonna roll into January, which is like 2 hours from now, which is really cool. So let's move me in the little corner. Move me over here. Okay, good. So here's December. So thing about December is I basically still need to reach my income goal. My income goal of $365 a day in webcam earnings. And that's only webcam earnings. Wait, that's too big. Hold on. Yeah, that's just webcam earnings. I have like other income that comes in from affiliate marketing, network marketing, coaching, things like that. And that I want to increase for 2019. And my webcam earnings, that is still a stable job for me, career for me. I just need to focus on my income goal of $365 a day in those earnings, and that's gross income. And then I file my taxes for Revenue Canada agency. That's filling out other commissions and then doing my deductions for my expenses and move on with life, which is something like I've been doing for 16 years. Like it's not going anywhere. It's just not. So there's that. So, okay. I didn't do any of my must-have savings for December. Actually not, but no, I'm missing. I still have to do this. I still have to deposit $18 in my retirement account. Yeah, and then my tax-free savings account. I was going to max out my tax-free savings account after I paid off my debt. So I could keep doing my retirement, and then my tax-free savings account maxing that out investments. It will happen after I pay off debt. It is easier. But my curveball account, that needs to happen as fast as I can make it happen. So really, this is actually $10 in there. Uh, yeah, because of the check I got today, maybe $10 in there. So I gotta do that. Right, I gotta do that. Um, Medical expenses, I didn't do anything on that, which I really need to put that in there. This actually is changed to $600, but you'll see it in the January budget. So yeah, I'll just put it back to this because we're still on the December budget. And yeah, and then because of my extra income, fixed income, compensation money, my rent got paid twice, technically, in December. Because it got paid for December 1st, then because they do the month in advance for January on the 21st of December, my rent got paid earlier. So I'm pretty much, good on the housing for at least February, at least. So there's that. And then my insurance, my tenant insurance, I've discovered another company that I can get this half of what I'm paying. I can get it dropped down to $14. So I need to make that arrangement in the new year of changing my tenant insurance to a different company that's offering basic coverage because I really I'm a tenant. It's not like I really need to cover a whole bunch of stuff, but the fact that doing the budget and being involved in the debt-free community and the fire community, I've learned somewhere in my budget there's still places to cut, even though it's pretty low, it's pretty tight of a budget. Yeah, big accomplishment for December. My internet bill is paid up to this point. It's like awesome. I still gotta work on my cell phone, but at least my cell phone service is turned on so people can call me. So that it's a win. Anytime my phone is on, it's a win for me. My transportation was pretty low. I thought it would be a whole lot higher, but I really don't go a lot of places. I realize that. And I did some research on the whole car account thing for car sharing. I just need my driver's license. There's companies out there that will let me rent a car when I need a car based on my G2 driver's license because we have a gradual driver's license system here. So I need to work on getting my driver's license and do driving school, all that for 2019. So that's going to be fun because this will like over the year you'll see this become part of the budget. Medical expenses, I really need to get on top of that. So because yeah, it's a line in the lifestyle budget, but it's pre-deposited into the sinking fund before I see it in the lifestyle category because it's way at the top. We already did that already. Yeah, grocery shopping, I did. Yeah, I mean, I didn't eat well. This is not an eating well budget for groceries for $202.82. This is just enough food so my belly is not grumbling budget. This really should be higher, which means I need to gather up all my cookbooks and plan my meal planning of what I'll be cooking and have leftovers and eat on a schedule where I am not giving into cravings. So the whole meal planning grocery budget for me, it's going to be a work in progress because I'm hungry all the time because of my medication. And even though I could cook, I tend to eat almost all the food I cook in one sitting. So we got to work on that. Yeah, so we did restaurants. I went to McDonald's, $610. McDonald's is kind of expensive. So it was only because I woke up early. I didn't eat breakfast. I did all my walking for my errands. I walked, cashed my check. I walked back, and then by the time I came, like right at my intersection from home, I was hungry, so I dipped into a McDonald's. But I typically don't like McDonald's. I'd rather have Subway sandwiches and Swiss chalet for my takeout. But not bad. I mean, I budgeted 50, thinking I would do more, like shopping and be out and about, but I really don't go anywhere. So yeah, and I didn't get to do anything for clothes, which I still need new shoes. It's winter. I want a different winter jacket and lingerie, my work clothes, that needs to happen. Laundry didn't happen, so I have a pile of laundry that needs to get done. That needs to happen. My hair. I really like this part of my hair because I'm doing braids, mostly cornrow braids, and probably crochet braids and single braids, but it'd be end up being crochet braids anyway. This ends up being a nice regular thing in the budget, and my hair is not a matted mess. So there's that. So I have to go into the hair salon and the hair supply store and buy things to maintain my hair so that my hair is being done and it grows healthy. Because it's part of like if I'm eating healthy food, but my hair is just not kept, it kind of defeats the purpose of living a healthy lifestyle, even on budget. So there's that. Um, yeah, my miscellaneous spending. I don't know where it went. It probably went to the dollar store. Um, it could, oh, yeah, hot chocolates in there. Yeah, so things like that are a miscellaneous part of my budget. Bank fee, that's not going anywhere. I'm keeping it there. Um, oh, my debt payment, right. So what's happening right now, which really is bad. It's kind of a stupid mistake, but not really. It's just the decision I made in January, and now it's December. It's what we did for the year. Yeah, so a good chunk of my disability money is paying off my installment loan from the payday place. I know it's probably a stupid mistake, but it's getting paid. They're getting like this is the reason why I have the Capital One card. I'm pretty okay with that. Like right now, my big thing, we still need to get rid of the student loan. I have not made a payment on the student loan. So we need to do that. And yeah, apparently there's $29.20 somewhere. And I say somewhere because the thing about the budget is cash was being tracked, majority tracked. And then I would come to the budget and it would say I have money. And I'm like, where? Because when I check my wallet for my cash in my wallet, it's a little bit more than what's here. Then when I go check my bank account, like my bank account, there's still $48 on my bank account, but that's for the insurance and the bank fee. They didn't take it out yet, but I wrote it in the budget as if it's been spent. So of way the budget is working, of I say that the money's spent, so I'm not spending that money. But then when I go add up every transaction, the money is still not officially spent yet. So the things about like that on the budget. So the behavior pattern that's happening with the budget is working. Of I know $15 has to go for bank fees, so I don't spend $15 on let's say McDonald's or something. So that's happening. So the behaviors are clicking on the budget. Like you look at this budget and think I didn't, I'm like it definitely needs more income, but for the needs that need to be taken care of, like one of my debt payments is paid. Um, I paid more than the minimum payment on my Capital One card, so that's awesome. Um, I got my hair done. That's awesome. So for winning of taking care of myself as my responsibility to myself, it's I'm happy with that. It's not horrible. It could be better, but to make it better, I gotta make more money. That's just what that means. And I'm on budget, so it's not like I went out and spent money on a whole bunch of stuff I don't remember where it went. I know where everything went. It's I just need to make more money. So this is what's happening for like the end of the year of December. What happened in December? This is what happened in December. And a good chunk of my cash in December was Christmas money. And my government HST Trillium credit thing, that was happening. So there's things like that in the budget where things were happening. Money came in. I ate food. I wasn't completely starving the whole month. And my internet is paid off, so that means I can upload more videos. And I have a job because my job being a cam model is really relying on being able to access the internet. So that happened. And then my internet too, quick thing about the internet, they were trying to, the package I have increased in price. So I had to change the package. So they have they have a higher speed package for the same price I'm currently paying, but if they want me to pay more for the lower package that I have. So that was the annoying part of like paying for services. You always have to keep an eye on the services and the prices that are increasing or changing or things like that. So my insurance, internet, cell phone, those are things I'm always keeping an eye on, that I'm not spending like money I don't need to spend. The same thing with my electric bill. So we prepay sending the electric bill $86 every single month. But the amount of electrical stuff that I use within a 2-month period, because it builds every 2 months, I don't always use all of that money. So sometimes at the end of the year, when I check my bill, there's a credit, and then I would call them for a refund for that money. So it's because of certain things in my budget, it's predetermined, sent already funds to that bill that I don't even see until I just get the statement was paid, and then I just make sure that it's paid to what they say the number is. And sometimes like rent, sometimes I gotta pay them more money when they increase my rent on my lease every year. My electric bill, I just need to see if it like what are they saying I'm using, and then it's usually I use less, so I end up paying less, so I end up getting a refund. Then the internet stuff, like they're changing their price points, but they're not telling you unless you check your bill. Yeah, there's things like that where I'm like, really? So I kind of found money in my budget by paying attention to where every dollar went. There's also that happening. When you're doing the budget, you can also find money by cutting back on services you would pay for anyway, but you don't have to pay a lot. Like the insurance, really? I could pay $14 for insurance instead of $28 for insurance. That's kind of nice. That means $15 can go somewhere else. So that's what we have for. This is the budget. This is how I did. I'm giving myself, like, if I want to rate this budget, like, I did. Okay, so, right. Sometimes I don't know what I do when I press record. I really don't. Like, I need to, yeah, hold on.